many pages I have read. When the companions, if you read how they read, they never worried about how many pages. They never worried about how many verses I've read, how many verses I've memorized. They would engage in the Quran and be absorbed and be lost in it. They don't have time, they don't have attention to focus on the numbers. But now it's all about how many pages I've read. I read 3 juz a day. How many juz you read? I read more than you. I know more than you. I'm better than you. We read the Quran to count numbers. We read the Quran to win competitions. We read the Quran so people recognize us. We learn Islam so people start respecting us. But that's not what the Quran was revealed for. That's not what Islam was sent for. It's not for that. Don't burn your life. Don't suck the light and the life out of the Quran and replace it with darkness. Wallahi, it's haram what we're doing to ourselves. We need to wake up. So from now on, inshallah, the Friday khutbah will be about Islamic principles to live by. We will try to focus on how to live Islam in very simple terms. Because Islam was sent to be lived, not to be theorized about, not to talk about, not to brag about, not to use it as a tool for our own selfish reasons. Islam was sent as a way of life. Some people suck the humanity out of Islam as if Islam is like an internet code, like a website code. It's not. Humans don't function like that. We're human beings. We're human beings. Islam was sent to humans to live a human life. We can't live Islam like this because that's not how the Prophet ﷺ lived it. And if someone's mind is narrow and they read the books and they don't realize what's behind it, they strip it of the human side of the Prophet ﷺ. They want you to be a robot who has no feelings, no senses, no human experience. I mean, that's their own fault. That's their own fault. They should learn. That's what they should do. Instead of becoming teachers, self-proclaimed teachers. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us to the truth and keep us upon the way and the guidance of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that we embrace it and live by it and we die upon it. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive our sins. Allahumma aghfir lil-mu'minina wal-mu'minat wal-muslimina wal-muslimat al-ahya'i minhum wal-amwat. Allahumma ruddana ila dinika raddan jamila. One thing I would close the khutbah with, just a reminder. You know, when the mu'adhin is making the adhan, if you have just come to the masjid, pray your sunnah, even during the adhan. Listening to the adhan is a sunnah, is a recommendation. But listening to the khutbah is wajib, is an obligation. So if you come on, you're standing waiting for the mu'adhin to finish the adhan, so you start your 2 sunnah of tahiyyat al-masjid, that's not the right choice. The right choice is to start even when the mu'adhin is calling the adhan, because that's a sunnah. Listening to the mu'adhin is a sunnah, but listening to the khutbah is a wajib. So next time, inshallah, when the mu'adhin is making the adhan, you've just walked into the masjid, pray your sunnah straight away, so that you get ready to listen to the khutbah. Jazakumullah khair, wa sallallahu wa sallam ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam.